This video falls under fair use. Fair use allows commentary, criticism, and reactions. What's up, back with another one. So today I'm showing you a clip of Joe Budden reacting to the Drake and Adin Ross lawsuit. Check this clip out.
Hey, what was I saying? What was I saying before I started talking about steak?
You was talking about the New Year's babies and all that type of shit.
Oh, them babies. All right, anyway, come on. Drake
and Adin Ross.
And Ak.
Oh, Ak's in this too?
Yep.
I ain't see him.
And Lil F. That's what I call Adin. Lil F. He just always somewhere being a f.
I didn't know the homie Ak was in there.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Drake and Stake, the online gambling platform, along with others, including streamer Lil F, are being sued in federal class action RICO. The RICO alleges Drake and others named have been using the tipping feature on Stake to transfer money amongst each other that is then used to artificially inflate Drake's music streams across major distribution platforms. The docs continue by alleging that Drake knew what was going on, but that the other parties listed were his co-conspirators, who would mask the money transfer or tipping transfer as various giveaways, etc. These transfers were encrypted and not widely available to be seen by the public eye. One alleged example of the tipping scheme in the lawsuit is a very large tip of 100 grand. The lawsuit says this was listed as a tipping transfer between defendants Drake and Lil in 2023. The doc continues to allege in December 2024, Drake gave away large sums of money in partnership with and Stake as part of his Drizmiss giveaway. Allegations continue. These tips and many others like them cycled among defendants Drake, Ross, and George Nguyen. Sorry if I'm Nguyen.
Win.
Oh, Gwen.
No, Win. It's just Win.
Oh, Win. Okay, thank you. Who plaintiffs allege would then underwrite botting and paid engagement campaigns.
It's more to it too. It's not. That's just one part of it. Is the tipping. The main thing is they're saying that Stake is listed as a social casino.
Okay.
So they're telling people like it's not real money.
Okay.
But what you have to do is you have to purchase Stake coins, gamble with that, and then your winnings you can transfer to real money.
Okay.
So it's kind of like they're circumventing some.
Got it.
You know, there's all kind of regulations in the United States to be gambling.
Yeah.
So that's the main focus is that.
Yeah, that they're calling themselves a sweepstakes and operating under sweepstakes rules when you're not.
So Drake and Adin are just being pulled into this as kind of figureheads. Like people pay attention to it because their names are involved.
So
Otherwise, they probably wouldn't give a f.
So that's where the second part comes in.
Got it.
Second part is because Drake and Do are posting like their slips, their betting slips.
Yeah.
But they're playing with house money. So they're leading. They're saying they're misleading people into one. It's not a real. You're not using real money, and we're playing and winning. But in actuality, y'all not putting y'all money up. But then other people will see you're winning and go play, and
with their real money.
Right. So it's you're leading people to gambling by hiding it under something else.
Interesting.
And then the tipping thing that Joe broke up is the third point in the RICO. But it's a civil RICO. It's not criminal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's civil. I want to make sure that that's cleared up. But yeah.
Oh, so someone's just gonna end up paying.
Big
out of this.
fine.
Yeah. Not even a fine. If it's a civil RICO, then it's not even criminal. They're just gonna.
The plaintiffs.
They're gonna pay out the people.
You're gonna pay somebody.
The plaintiffs are seeking treble damages, 3 times their losses under the RICO, restitution and disgorgement, which is the return of the profits, injunction relief to stop this conduct, attorney's fees and costs. So this is all financial.
So let me ask you, who are the plaintiffs? People that lost their bread?
I would assume so, yeah. Or people that are alleging to have lost bread.
So it's like
the plaintiffs in this one, it's a class action.
Okay.
The plaintiffs in this one is there are Virginia residents, because this was filed in Virginia. Virginia residents seeking to represent the users.
Gotcha.
So a group of people in Virginia came together.
Yeah, and that's
Niggas gonna end up getting 77 cents.
Yeah, it sounds like a whole bunch of it's not gonna stick.
$2.81.
Let me just jump in real quick, because this is really a bigger pattern in the industry, not just these two. A lot of content creators and artists buy fake streams and fake views to boost their numbers, whether on songs, videos, or social platforms. It's something that happens quietly all the time, because attention drives opportunities, deals, and visibility.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, even if it stick, what happens with them class actions? It starts to be so many people
You gotta bust
that
down
the
the money.
payout don't be significant to the winners.
Yeah, and the first thing I thought was if it's people from Virginia, people from everywhere, like the cities that spent the most, or whatever they did, they paid for the most ads at. You know what I mean? Because that's all it was. They probably was running those ads. Because that's the thing. People do these scams or whatever you call this. If you call this a scam or whatever you're supposed to call it, their target audience is always poor people or people that are slow. They don't really know what's up. You know, everything looks sweet to them. It's really kind of up.
And this is the third one, because there was also a class action filed in Missouri and one in New Mexico.
Oh, yeah, they're
last
just
year.
gonna follow the lead.
So they're yeah. So this is like an ongoing
I
thing.
wonder
here.
what happened with the other ones. How much did
They just
do?
was filed not too long ago, last year.
Got you.
Which probably says this is not the last of
Right.
the
It's gonna
filing.
probably be 50 of them.
It's gonna get started. It's getting everybody
50 states.
started.
If you start seeing all of the other states and you lost some bread,
I'm on the other side of what y'all saying. It's going to be a big checks paid.
That's what I was thinking.
Big
No,
checks
and-
paid out, but
No,
not to
that-
the users that
Oh.
are filing. That's what he's saying.
Oh, I
yeah, that's the
get
thing.
that.
They're gonna
if
pay
it's-
some money.
Let's say it's $300 million, but you got 4, 5, 6 million people that need to get a payout. It don't be a lot of money when individuals start to get their checks. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not talking about those people.
Got you.
But yeah, there will be some money paid out for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Seem like a lot of moving parts to this.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It does, and that's why I don't really want to pass judgment, because I don't really fully understand where the crime or the bullshit transpired. I don't have enough information to really understand the concepts.
I would take it more serious if it was not civil. If it was
Criminal.
criminal
That part.
of some level.
What I see when I see this is, it sounds like, again, the initial point is you're operating, basically you're gambling through like a loophole.
Right.
So when I see that, I think of the legal companies that have the ability to have you gamble. See one of the biggest artists in the world, one of the biggest streamers in the world, pushing something that's, yeah, we got to do something about that. That's how I look at that. Right after, oh, no, y'all can't do that and get away with that.
Could be. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
You ain't hustling on this block.
Yeah, basically.
Makes sense.
Well, not under that set of rules, not as a sweepstakes.
Yeah, but
Right.
because you can't be a gambling casino. We got this sold up over here.
And we
You know
had
what I'm
to pay
saying?
$1 billion
Right,
in fees,
all
and
this lobbying
taxes.
we did. We got all these people in our, like, we got legislation and all of that so that we
Congressman
could work over
Jones,
exactly.
yeah, all of that gotta
Now
go.
you done found a loophole and y'all over there getting money. Oh no, you're not. That
I agree.
What's up? So what are my thoughts about this? Here's the thing. This clip highlights a pattern in music and content creation that has been around for years, and it's more common than most people realize. The industry heavily rewards metrics, attention, and visibility, and that naturally creates pressure for creators to perform in every way possible. Some choose to buy streams or views to maintain momentum, and while that doesn't automatically define their talent, it does show how the business side can influence perception. Joe Budden is pointing out something real, because these shortcuts exist, and they often get normalized in creative circles. It isn't unique to Drake or Adin Ross. A lot of smaller creators do it too, from influencers to emerging artists, because numbers can open doors that raw talent alone sometimes doesn't provide. Make sure to drop a comment, smash that like button, and make sure you subscribe for more videos like this. And I'll see you in the next video.